So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Bringing a Baby, 1938. I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. This is going to be a screwball comedy with Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. I got a bunch of chuckles from it, but I thought it was too long. It was just silly and ridiculous. I couldn't get into it. Oh, it's by Howard Hawks. I forgot to put that in the description box. He did Rio Bravo, and which was okay. And then there was Big Sleep, which is great noir, one of the best ones of all time. I've seen it multiple times, and I think my mother gave it to me as a Christmas gift one year when we watched it together. Even she was impressed. But oh, it's hot in Australia, really? January? It's about 60 degrees here in San Francisco. What is that in Celsius? Karate Man's in the chat room. Uh, 60 Fahrenheit to Celsius. That is 16 Celsius. Not bad, eh? I'm wearing shorts. Check this out. Got my shorts. Anyways, um, um, bringing a baby. Okay, so um, Cary Grant is a paleontologist, but Katharine Hepburn thinks that he's a zoologist. Anyway, so he's supposed to get married to this annoying assistant of his. Shorts for life. Rambo Raff for life. It's the man. Should I get a baseball cap and wear it backwards? And get a Stallone poster in the background. He's the guy who told me to get my own channel instead of peeing on his channel. After I had an argument with him over his ridiculous Total Recall. His Total Recall remake. Was it Total Recall? Yeah, the 2012 version. He hated it. I thought Jessica Biel's horrible acting was amusing. He didn't think so. He thought it was annoying. I thought it was bad in a good way. He didn't like it when I criticized his movie review on the Total Recall remake. That was the whole impetus of my channel, I think. Back around 2012, when who's the Italian Stallion 51? Never heard of him. Anyways, yeah, I've beaten that dead horse a bunch of times. But my best friend in Seattle, or Renton, Washington, I should say, Seattle suburb, she was criticizing my channel because I didn't have any videos, so I started uploading thousands of them. That was another reason why I started my channel. But, oh, he rants a lot. Sort of like the cinema snob, I guess. A lot of movies that I review, the cinema snob doesn't like either. But he's trying to be funny about it, though, so it's all a big joke. I think he reviews bad movies on purpose just to make it a big joke. Which is sort of like what I do, but I actually enjoy watching bad movies, unlike Cinema Snob. Oh yeah. Sorry, I've been eating spicy ramen all day after not eating much during the past 2 days. I just don't have time to cook. I don't feel like going to Burger King. So, what can I say about bringing a baby that I haven't said already? Oh, yeah. So, Cary Grant bumps into the goofball, kind of ditzy, dumb Katharine Hepburn a bunch of times. Oh, he's a regular guy like me. That's pretty cool. Maybe I'll check him out. We should cross-market each other's channels. The Italian Stallion 51 and I should cross-market each other's channels. Oh, I'm 51. I turned 51 on December 30th. Hopefully I still look like I'm 30, though. I don't know. I guess my former coworker doesn't want to see my bare shoulders picture. She's not interested. She hasn't responded since last night. When I told her about it, the conversation ended. I keep sending a picture of my bare shoulders to these random women, and they're not interested. All right. I guess I'll get to bringing a baby. So what else can I say? It ranks high on the American Film Institute's list of funniest Hollywood films ever made. I have to admit that it's funny, but it gets old and tired. Antics of Katharine Hepburn and Cary Grant. He gets a lot of trolls. I get a lot of spam bots. But I haven't seen too many of them after I reported them to YouTube. I just get you, man. Adrian doesn't go in the live chats anymore. He just puts a bunch of comments about religion. And what else? Stuff. Oh, he wants to know what's coming down the pike. I told him. He watched my last video, even though it was a Catholic priest movie. Okay. So Adrian was saying that King Constantine had some pagans murdered or something. I said, well, at least they didn't get coddled like the current Pope was doing, or Moses, who actually threw them off the cliff or threw some tablets at them or something. Yeah, scamps. It's weird because it says something about live sex or some kind of message, but there's nothing to click on. So I don't understand the purpose of that. But whatever. So bringing a baby, so he bumps into her in the golf course, and she's like stealing his golf ball, and then she steals his car, and she starts crashing into other cars in the parking lot. And she's like this totally, she's like a dumb blonde from LA. Firewalker? It doesn't ring a bell, Firewalker. Is that the one where he's got the mullet and he's like infiltrating the drug? He's got a mullet in all of them, really. It's just more pronounced in the drug hitman movie. Firewalker is not on Netflix. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Yeah. What about that crazy Cannon movie? The Chuck Norris horror movie, the very last Cannon movie. What was it called? That was great. I love that flick. I love the bad guy in that one. Firewalker. I see a movie clip. I see a bar brawl. I see a trailer. Chuck Norris in in a priest outfit. Oh, is this it right here? It says full movie. Cannon. Vietnam, 1972. What movie is this? I can't tell what movie this is. If I turn the sound off. It's missing in action too. Oh well, I couldn't find it on YouTube. I tried looking, and Adrian mentioned The Black Cat, which is a great flick. Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Of course, I give it 5 out of 5 stars, but I watched it. I had it on VHS tape before I started doing movie reviews, even on Yahoo Movies, I think. I was watching that when I was in my 20s, I think. And so I checked Netflix. Netflix didn't have it. They had a bunch of remakes on there. The Stuart Gordon version. And then the YouTube has a pay only version. I refuse to pay YouTube for it, watching anything. So I responded. I had already reviewed Freaks. He keeps bringing up Freaks like it's his favorite movie or something, but I didn't particularly care for it. I thought it was overrated. It's not a bad movie, but it's not a great movie either. That's just my opinion on Freaks. Con Air. Okay, let me look up that one. So Katharine Hepburn inherits a tame leopard from Brazil from her cousin or something. And so Cary Grant manages. Oh, here it is, Con Air, 1997, with Nicolas Cage and John Cusack. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh, yeah, I can add that one to my Netflix queue. I'll just delete one of the Martin Scorsese movies. So Cary Grant is stuck in the situation with this leopard and this dog named George, and they go to Connecticut. I guess he's in New York or something with his Brontosaurus skeleton. He spent 3 years finding one bone, and so she loses the bone. She's like stealing a car, parking in front of a fire hydrant, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Cary Grant's just the whole time he's saying, "Please go away." It's funny the way he says stuff, I have to admit. And so I'm giving it 2 out of 5 stars. I got some chuckles out of it, I have to admit. But they end up going to jail somehow. By that time, I was pretty bored. And then his fiance shows up while he's in jail, and he's like, she's seen enough. She doesn't want anything to do with him. So Katharine Hepburn's she's enamored by Cary Grant. She's not attractive at all in this movie, in my opinion. But okay, so I'm adding Con Air to Netflix, and that's pretty much the movie right there. In between my little discussion with Karate Man in the live chat room. Cool. Put the bunny back in the box. That's pretty good. Nicolas Cage with long hair. Looks pretty ridiculous. I gotta check it out. John Cusack from Better Off Dead. And what's that other movie he did? Was it 2001? Or was it 2000? I don't remember. John Cusack. Better Off Dead is a great movie. What was the other movie the disaster movie that I was thinking about? Where he keeps running and the earth's like falling underneath him. 2012. Is that it? We Were Warned. 2012. Another great flick. Probably Rambo Raf for Life didn't like it. It only gets a 5.8 out of 10 on IMDb. Mullet and southern accent as well. I gotta see that Nicolas Cage. Cool. Well, thanks for the recommendation, Karate Man. I got a lot of stuff on my Netflix queue, but it's still like from 300 to 500. It's slowly moving its way up. It's going to be a couple of years. I hope you can wait that long. I'm going to check out Who Slew Auntie Roo or something like that. Laters.